Have you ever felt completely misunderstood?
You know, that frustrating feeling when you're sure your intention is good, that it's obvious, but they're just not getting it.
Well, it turns out we all make one critical mistake. We assume our good intentions are visible to everyone else, but what if they're not?
This brings us to what we can call the intention delusion. And here's the thing, it's not that other people are being difficult. It's actually a blind spot in how we think communication works.
We tend to just assume that the why behind what we do, our motivation, gets transmitted right along with our words and actions. But here's the reality check. Your intentions are private. They're locked away inside your head, totally invisible to the outside world. And this is the core of the problem, right? In your world, you've got the whole backstory, your good intentions, the context, everything. But in their world, all they have to go on are the things they can actually see and hear. Your words and your actions. That's it.
So, if our intentions are invisible, how does anyone ever figure out what we mean? Well, this is where the human brain does something truly remarkable.
So what's actually going on inside their head when they listen to you?
They are interpreting. Their brain is actively, constantly working to fill in all that missing information, your invisible intention.
It's so easy to think of our brains as just passive receivers, kind of like a recording device, just taking everything in. But that's not how it works, not at all.
The brain is an active meaning-making machine. It doesn't just receive data, it constructs a story around it to make sense of it all.
It's really a simple two-step process. First, it takes in the raw data, your words and actions. And then it immediately gets to work filling in the gaps by creating a plausible story for why you did what you did.
And here's the part we usually forget. What does it use to write that story? It starts by digging through a huge library of their own past experiences. And it filters your words through all of their existing beliefs and expectations about you, the situation, everything. And the really incredible part? All of this happens instantly and completely unconsciously.
Let's make this super concrete. Here's an example that shows how this process creates a totally different reality for the person on the receiving end.
So imagine you get a text message with just these 4 words, "We need to talk."
Now, if you've been feeling a little worried about a relationship, those 4 words might feel like a punch to the gut. You see a problem. But what if you're collaborating on a big work project with that person? You might hear the exact same words and think, "Great, let's collaborate."
The words didn't change. The sender's intention is a complete mystery. The only thing that changed was the context inside the observer's mind. Same words, completely different meanings. And this isn't just an interesting little quirk of the mind. Grasping this idea can cause a major shift in perspective for how you communicate.
So, what's the one crucial takeaway from all of this? It really all boils down to one simple but really powerful idea. Meaning is created by the observer, not delivered by the speaker. Let that sink in for a second. We think we're delivering this complete package of meaning, but we're not. We're only providing the raw materials. They're the one who actually builds the final product in their mind.
This means that your good intention, as important as it is to you, is literally only half of the story.
The other half, the one that actually determines the final outcome, is their interpretation. And that part is built from their world, not yours.
Which leaves us with this final thought. True understanding isn't about getting them to see your world, it's realizing they live in their own.